Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Britt, creator of The Style Shaker, your guide to cleaner, greener beauty, skincare, and beyond. I try all these products out for you and share my honest reviews over here and back on my website. Also, you have a better idea of what to buy and what not to buy. And today I'm back with a roundup going through, I think about 5. I might just add more, sometimes that happens. 5 of the products that I was testing out last week and prior to that. And I just like to round them up for you so you can get like lightning round of all the latest reviews that I've done on the site. Some were hits, some were misses. If you want to find out the best and worst of the bunch, then stick around. Let's get into it. Before I dive in, make sure you take 2 seconds. It's a little thing that makes such a huge difference. Hit that like button. All right, thank you so much for doing that. Let's get into the video. So we're gonna start with hair. Why not? I'm diving into more hair care products, masks, oils. I am trying the Ranavat oil, which is kind of exciting. So far so good. I do not like the scent, but see, I already kind of went off on a tangent. But I'm trying a lot of new things, some more shampoo bars and conditioners, and I tried PROSE hair care. I've been wanting to try it for a really long time. I purchased the product, loved the quiz, loved the products that I received. I only used their shampoo and conditioner. They have a whole range of products, so you can do a lot, but I just kind of kept it short and sweet. And at the end of the day with this product, I liked it. I thought the performance was strong. I just did not receive enough transparency from the brand. And it wasn't like it was the least expensive that I've tried. Also, no refills were available. They do a lot. They're doing a lot for their sustainability side of things and carbon emissions, but I felt like while the performance was good and I did see less shedding, it was not otherworldly. It wasn't full 5 stars for me. And you guys know that when I see a brand that has 225,000 5-star reviews, I automatically go, I need to try this because I don't know about that. It's not like I want to prove the reviews wrong. I want these products to work. I really wanted PROSE to be it. And while it did provide less shedding, it wasn't like a knock it out of the park kind of product for me. And the transparency above all, for me, it's less about cleaner and greener. It's really about transparency from the brands because there's so many different types of ingredients and there's so many different studies and you can go down the rabbit hole. If you can't be transparent with me, then I'm not gonna repurchase your product. It's just plain and simple. Or I'm not gonna buy it in the first place, but I wanted to test it for you, so I did. So let's go to the next product that I tried, which was gifted to me by the brand, but as you know, you're always gonna get my honest review here. It is the Prisma palette eyeshadows, and I was gifted 4 shades of my choice. You'll see them on the screen. They are stunning. This brand has the number of color choices available are crazy. It is a small business, female-owned business, so I was excited to try these out, and the pigments were just stunning. I have to say, the quad, when you add it all up, it's not the cheapest option out there. So if you're looking for budget friendly, then I'm not gonna say these are the least expensive solo shadows. I have a whole list of other ones that I've tried. Well, it's not a long list to be honest, but I've tried others from Sydney Grace to Root Pretty, I think they're just called Root now, and Alima Pure, RMS, which I cannot find the Swift shadows right now. I feel like they're about to do a rebrand or they're just going with their liquid shadows, which I haven't tried yet, but I hope they come out with more shadows. But there are other options out there, and anyway, the budget is something to consider here. I think you could get past that if you loved the colors and you're like a color fanatic. Then I think, yes, this is definitely a brand you want to check out. The other thing is there was a lot of kickback in the pan, which I'm not super mad about. I also loved how sustainably packaged this was. It was very well thought out, very minimal waste involved. The brighter colors, the mattes that I got, the purples, and the brown, it's this beautiful kind of like oaky chocolate brown. I don't even know if you can call it oaky chocolate brown. I don't know what that is. It was pretty. I put it on and the brown held on a little bit better, but the purples, which if you know anything about my brand, I'm like obsessed with lavenders and things like violets and whatever. It just didn't hold on. The wear test wasn't there. I tried it with and without eye primer, and for me, it just didn't hold on. It got really beautiful and subtle at the end of the day, but if you're going with a bold color, you probably want it to really pop for a while. I didn't see that, so I was super bummed there. The shimmers, on the other hand, held on a little bit better. So if you're looking for something, and you can see this in the swatch, as soon as swatches don't always equate to better staying power in my experience, but some of the other shadows, while they are mineral based, and I love that, and they do have oils in there. I wanted them to be kind of richer or creamier in the swatch, and so they just didn't grip onto my eye for whatever reason. Again, the shimmers held out a little bit better, but it was okay. I actually prefer the shimmers to the mattes, and I usually like wearing matte colors. All right, another one. I don't have a ton of winners. So we're just gonna go with this, but this was like, I'm on the fence with this. This is the True Botanicals Pure Radiance Oil. This is another product that was gifted that I really am excited it was gifted because it's $110, which is a steep price point, and I understand that, so I wanna be able to try it before you invest in something like that. So anyway, I've been trying it. The full review again is back on the website, links to everything below. So here's the deal with this oil. I really have been enjoying it. The ingredients are very lovely. It's a lot of seed butters. They use seed butters because nut butters don't absorb as well because of molecular size. I don't know, I'm not a cosmetic chemist, but I'm reading what they write on their product page. A lot of people can talk about this stuff, but I felt that when I used this oil, and it was great because when I use it, I apply it over my water-based cream to seal it all in before I gua sha. I do it almost every morning, not every morning, almost every morning. And this was a great oil for that. It also doesn't drip down the face. It's not super duper slick. There was this beautiful viscosity to it that I absolutely loved. And it did kind of sink in and play well, more so than other oils. And I actually went back and looked at things and I was like, have I even tried a lot of face oils? Because that's how I can really truly tell. Like, I'm sure you come on here and you compare product to product. I have tried quite a few face oils and I list them back on the website so you can compare and see which ones I liked, which ones I didn't. And some of them I just put on there. I didn't like them, but other people loved them. This really was a beautiful oil because of the texture and the way it absorbed, and it did stand out from the rest for that. Now for the performance when it comes to my least favorite term, anti-aging, well, it's supposed to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. You guys know, if you know me, then you know, I believe in the holistic approach to that. You know, just drinking water isn't gonna do it. Like, I believe integrating topical and what goes inside and mental and all the rest of it is important. But the fine lines and all the rest of it, I've used it for about a month. I think you have to give it a little bit longer, but I like to see something after about a month, and I just couldn't see a clear distinction because of using this oil. Plus I use other products too, so like it's a little tricky. I'm not gonna fake it and tell you guys this did this drastic shift to my skin, because it didn't. So for 110, I would want something a little bit more, wow, this is amazing. And I just didn't see that there, but I'm gonna keep testing it. I really like it, I'm just not sure. And the final. So yes, I have finally tried the Henne Organics lip tint against the Ilia Balmy Hydrating Lip Balm, whatever. I tried Ilia versus Henne because Henne is $7 less. I have it in the shade Blissful. The organic ingredients are beautiful. It's a lovely list of ingredients. It's short, it's sweet, it's easy to understand. Okay, so when I'm comparing it to the Ilia Balm, it gives more of a glossy finish. Not glossy, but there's a little bit more of a shine to it. I would say the Ilia Balm really was more of a velvety, smooth shimmer look. Sorry, I'm filming during the day. I usually don't do this, so you're gonna see fluctuations in lighting. My bad, but I wanted to get this info to you. There's decent color options with both. I would say Henne has more of a variety of color options to work with. The Ilia looked very similar one after the other. Then the real differentiator was the staying power between the two. The Henne did not last as long for me as the Ilia. It just didn't. Both were beautiful products. I love the amount of pigment and payoff. I feel like I got a little bit more from the Ilia than I did the Henne. It also depends on the color you want and your budget. So just know those facts between the two. Henne was a very strong contender, and if I hadn't tried the Ilia, then I would be like all about the Henne. And that is it for this weekly roundup. I hope you found this helpful and enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to take 2 seconds, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you never miss another video, and I will see you right back here real soon. Until then,